Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Souls charity marathon. I knew I was going to do this at some point. Excuse us. It is the first year where we have a rebrand. Souls charity marathon 2023. We have Sonic Mania on deck with Sonic and Tails. No major glitches. Argick is going to be running it, and on commentary is going to be HUDS601. If you know all three of us, we've definitely been able to do something like this in the past with Break the Record Live, and we've all done Sonic Mania commentary, and they've invited me to join them in the last minute here to do commentary with them. I'm so excited to have both of you. This is going to be a very excited segment. Argick, if you want to introduce yourself on what we're doing today, feel absolutely free.
Very much, Ash. Yes, it's looking forward to mini BTRL with a single run. I'm going to get ribbed by these two so hard. I am Argick. Welcome to Sonic Mania. We're going to be doing no major glitches here. It is going to be a really fun game. We're doing it in the Chaos Emeralds. It is going to be really fast, really fun, and I guess I get the pleasure of saying this really is the Dark Souls of Sonic games. And with that terrible joke out of the way, I'm going to hand over to HUD601 to introduce themselves.
Boo! Hey everyone, Huds here. I am going to be on commentary for ARG obviously we're doing Mania, no major glitches, and yes, mini BTRL, and yes, we are going to review for this.
Yep, fair enough. All right, I am ready to go. We're going to get this run underway. I'll give you a countdown from 3, and then away we go. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, so we're going to start this run off in Green Hill Zone. We have got the Sonic, we have got the Tails. We're going to go and grab the Chaos Emeralds, and hopefully we do not fail. So we're going to run our way through here. You know the rules. We have running, jumping, spin dashing, and in Sonic Mini here we have the brand new ability, the drop dash. Basically, you hold the jump button in midair. It allows you to gain a nice big burst of speed as if you are doing a spin dash. We're going to be using this to our advantage to try and keep our momentum up as quickly as we can while we navigate our way through the early stages here to find these big rings and grab ourselves the Chaos Emeralds. I'm going to bounce to the right, take it back now, yo, one hop this time, and keep going all the way till I grab the Chaos Emerald right on the corner there. And that is not a glitch, believe it or not. That's just using momentum to my advantage.
That's how real smooth. Yeah, really nice movement there. It's one of the things that has been found. If you're jumping and you're going left to right in 90-degree angles, you can build up Sonic's momentum without him slowing down. The UFO doesn't run away with the Chaos Emerald, and you get him really, really quick. But we're going to be continuing on here through Green Hill Act 1. You might remember some of this part. This is one of the cool things about Sonic Mania. We've got some new levels here, we've got some old levels here, but the ones that we remember from the past, they've been remixed a little bit. We're going to come down to the right here, go into the second big ring. I was going to be getting Chaos Emerald number 2. This one's super easy. Going to go to the right, going to hop to the left, and just about get it in time. Well done.
What do you mean just about? I'm tricking you.
Oh, that was closer than you know it is.
Oh, no, it's not. You always run into that one. You're not meant to run into the mines, but they don't need to know that. Shh.
Quote one.
Okay, right, we're going to continue through towards the boss here. We're going to run, jump, grab this invincibility box. It keeps us invincible just for enough time so we can come into the boss here. Cool little thing we have in Sonic Mania is we do have our buddy Tails. We do actually control him. I'm going to pull back the curtain on the illusion a little bit. We actually control Tails with our own movements just on like a 1 or 2 frame delay. Gasp. So anytime someone says it's Tails' fault, it's actually our fault, but, you know, we never want to admit that. And that is stage 1 complete.
I'm shaking my head in disapproval. It's always Tails' fault.
I mean, it is.
Hey, it's the classic, like, deflect the problem. It isn't the speedrunner, it's the game. Clearly, it's Tails.
Yep,
No,
if it's not Tails, it's RNGs.
Oh, you're going to say, I was going to say subpixels.
I mean, fair, yeah.
Okay, this is Green Hill 2, and here's the really cool thing about these old levels. Act 1 is kind of a remix of all the old levels. Act 2 brings in a brand new element, and in this one, it's these cool little zip slides that you saw Arg take at the beginning. He's going to be coming up the top here, needs to hit this spring, keeping up the speed shoes up on the top. Now he's going to jump up on top of the loop here. This is the zip, that's fine. He's going to jump to the other side, up and down, through the water, and then up to the top, and we're going to get another Chaos Emerald.
Oh, yeah. Chaos Emerald number 3, this is the only one they had to change from Sonic Mania to Sonic Mania Plus because even casual players were able to get this in 2 seconds and they didn't want that. So now we're just going to bounce our way around here, making sure we grab this onto the pink stuff to slow us down, and away we go.
Very nicely done.
All right, up to the boss fight. Now, I know when I first played this game, I absolutely bricked it because the boss that comes down is a very special one. I'm just glad he doesn't have a hitbox on his legs. So we're going to go and run, stand at the left-hand side of the screen here, and then hopefully our buddy Tails is going to behave himself. Hello, Death Egg Robo. So this is the final boss from Sonic 2, but it's revamped once again. We all panicked when we first saw him here. There's no way they'd make this boss really hard, would they? Nah, they didn't. His hitbox doesn't have any legs on it, so we're fine. But that is Act 2, Stage 1 complete. And away we go now off to the chemical plant zone.
Yeah, trip down memory lane from Sonic 1 to Sonic 2. Chemical Plant 1, this should look very familiar to many of you. We're going to be taking the top route, however, which wouldn't normally do in the classic game. Going to come around and down. You're going to see him come around. Nice little jump onto the spring there. Avoid the goo that's going around. Up the top, mind the enemies. Don't get caught by the little spidery thing there. Jump into this little secret area, and here's our next big ring for the next Chaos Emerald.
All right, jump at the third pillar, jump your way around. Oh, didn't get that there. Okay, let's explain what I just did there. Explain the cheat I just used.
Yes, cheat, quote unquote. So in the PC version, the devs left behind something that they used to help test the builds. If you press the supersonic transform button on the PC version, you can immediately go from Mach 1 to Mach 2 to Mach 3. You can basically get all of Sonic's speed as though you were collecting the blue spheres. The devs confirmed they're not taking it out of the game. They left it in by accident, so we can use it because all you do is just press a button and you start going faster. So it's a nice little backup.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been in the game for 2+ years at this point, so it ain't coming out. But now we are going to go from one special stage to another in less than 10 seconds. We're going to run, we're going to jump, we're going to... Hey! There's them sub-pixels. I'm blaming you, Huds. That was entirely on you.
What?
Hit for the sub-pixel there. It meant I wasn't able to go fast. It stole all my momentum. I stopped dead in the spot. But there's Emerald number 5 complete as well, which is really, really nice.
I'm going to use your own logic against you. What was that about your controlling the characters?
I do, but what was that about you seeing sub-pixels?
Fair enough. It's my fault.
Right, we're going to run through. We're going to go up the top right here on this stage. We're going to hopefully have our buddy Tails with us come and help us out. That means we'll have to win this platform coming up as we run our way through towards the end of the stage here. No more Chaos Emeralds required on this one. We can get all the Chaos Emeralds by the end of this stage if I want to, but going to get the other big rings is slow. So instead, we're just going to navigate our way to the end where we're going to have the boss. I'm basically going to play my favorite game, which is just damage boost the boss of the video game, because bosses in Sonic games are not necessarily hard. They're here. They're things to slow you down a little bit. But we're going to get a couple of hits on these ones as it gloops up Flubber and tries to use Flubber to, well, to beat us up, basically. So we're just going to take damage boost here, grab the rings immediately, allows us to damage boost again, allows us to keep going through, and that is it. The stage is complete. But I mentioned Flubber because we're going to go into Act 2, and the gimmick for Act 2 here, if you don't pause too early, is Flubber. So you have this gloop here. The dark blue one will damage you, but there are different variations of it. Light blue will give you a small bounce. Purple is sticky, and you can stick to it. And then there's green, which is where it gets its name from. It gives us a big old bounce, just like Flubber would do. So here's the purple stuff here. We run our way through. We're going to go along this stage. This is the first new stage in the run that has a rather vertical layout on this. And what we mean by that is basically the game is going to force us to go left. I know, left in a Sonic game. I can't believe it. But these stages, you want to go up to the left and then up to the right, up to the left, up to the right, alternating until we finally get to the boss fight of this stage. There will be one more Chaos Emerald we're going to be grabbing on this one, making sure we always hold the up button on these tubes because we do not need to go any other direction other than up. So we're running our way through. We'll see what arc we get there. That's a good arc. That's nice. Hold on to the spring here. Jump down. Manage to get on this one. Don't get bodied by that. Charge or drop dash. So once we come off Flubber, we're going to run our way down the hill. Jump off 1, jump off 2, take a damage boost here. Spin dash, and away we go. This allows us to run our way through to the stage as we bounce our way up to the top on the ceiling. And Sniper. No, Snipey. Oh, there's Sniper, and it's sniped.
But you went the right way, at least.
I did turn in the air to make sure I went the right direction there, so that's good for us. Bounce off the life box, run our way through. Going to see if we get the nice little jump on this one. Squeaky up. Nope, we got caught. Never mind. So I'm probably going to get the second cycle on this one. Let's see what happens. Going to run our way through here. Going to jump up, going to jump over. Going to make sure we jump down here. Land on that, get a nice big boost of speed, and then we end up on the platform. And what do we get? 120. This is probably going to be a 132 entry on the checkpoint unless this thing trolls me. We got through, which is nice. Should be actually a 130 entrance to the bonus stage, actually. Very nice there. Right, hardest bonus stage in the game. I'm going to let you take over.
Yep, so he's going to go towards the... Ooh, yeah, so now he's setting up for this. So he needs to avoid both the spice... No.
I've whiffed it, mate. I've whiffed it.
It's all over.
No, it's not.
Oh dear. There you go. We get the rest of it. It's fine. That is one of the hardest ones to do. The developers took out a set of barriers on one of the sides to stop us going left and right, bouncing back and forwards. So you need to not hit the spikes while jumping over them while turning left right. It's really, really difficult to do, but he gets it in the end, so it's fine.
I recovered. It's fine. All right, now for where I'm about to get roasted. Welcome to the boss fight at this stage. Hope you all know your puzzle games. Arg doesn't. Welcome to Dr. Robotnik's salt-inducing mean bean poo machine. Feel free to explain it and roast me, you two.
You know what? Ash only ever got to see this get skipped when we did it, so I'm going to let Ash commentate this.
Wait, oh my god. You mean you want me to watch Puyo Puyo and just how bad argick is going to be at it? Okay, all right. Is it going to be able to test Dr. Robotnik? I don't know. It doesn't look like you're making really great combos here. I'm not seeing the points stacking, argick. It looks like he might just outwit you on this. He's a little slower, but I think it's the long game here. It's a long con for Dr. Robotnik.
It's a long con for me. I'm playing the long con.
I don't know. I'll have to see about that. Things are definitely getting precarious here.
I need a purple.
He needs a purple, yeah.
I know, he's not getting the... Oh, there. Oh, I was really hoping you weren't going to get that RNG. No, Dr. Robotnik. Can't fail us here.
Oh, that wasn't enough. No!
And there's a shutdown. Almost close. See, the thing is, you didn't even absolutely decimate Dr. Robotnik. You slightly decimated him. Oh, well done, argick. You did it.
I made it through. I made it through. I don't like Puyo. I love this casually. I hate it in the speed run. I'm so glad we can skip it. Just no major glitches. Right, on to our first brand new stage of the run. Welcome to Studiopolis Zone. I need to immediately turn to the left and do a spin dash jump. That allows me to get the right cycle for the very top of this. Allows me to land on this platform, and away we go. The plan here is we're going to grab our last Chaos Emerald. If things go well, we're going to jump up here, we're going to run right through, we're going to jump up here, we're going to see what we do. Bounce on one, bounce on two, bounce off the bumper. Bumper trolled me, that's fine. We get to run our way through on this side. Running our way around, I'm going to jump up, stay on the top route, because for most stages, top route is best route, but that is not always the case. We're going to run our way through, we're going to come down here, jump down, going to get the spinball noise through the gate here as we run our way through to our final special stage in the run, and then it's there. Oh, we love it. We're going to grab that, going to run through. We're at 46 rings. Unfortunately, it means we lose our speed shoes because we don't get a speed shoes as we go in here. But we're going to go to the left, going to hold it on to the right, keep holding all the way around. This then allows me to go all the way to the right to take it back to the left. Making sure we don't fall down the holes here. Running our way across, getting that emerald there, and that should be a grab. Nicely done. And that is all 7 Chaos Emeralds done in less than around 11 minutes if I've done it right. It's basically 1 emerald every 2 minutes.
You are 10 seconds shy.
Woohoo!
So, nice. Well done.
I'm doing good. I've still got it. All right, we're running through now. The rest is Studiopolis 1. We can now go Super Sonic. I'm just going to do that immediately once we run and we jump over here. That allows me to grab these rings and then Super Sonic our way through. And I'm going to grab our... basically the best shield in the game. It is the lightning shield. The reason this is the best shield in the game is because its passive ability is a magnet. That means a whole bunch of rings are going to magnetize to us now, and we get to take them all into the boss fight. The other thing we get to do is its active ability, but unfortunately as Supersonic we don't get to use it, so no double jump for us. But we now come to the boss where we're going to play a little game in the chat here. They're going to have 3 missiles, top, middle and bottom, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to have this 4 times. Our first missile is 3. What do you think the rest of our missiles are going to be? Will they be 3s? Will they be 1s? Will they be 2s? I can already see things in the chat there as well.
Let's see who guesses it correctly. Let's see once this boss formation plays out.
Okay, so we're starting with a 3. So Moogle's already out. Good job. As we gotta run our way through.
Delta has 3-3.
Will it be right though? The 3-3-3-3 is what you don't want to see, but in a marathon run, it may be what we get. Let's find out. It is a 3. Oh no!
Delta!
The time loss.
Oh no.
We hate to see it, but RNG favored Delta today.
RNG has so far favored Delta. We'll see what happens. I'm going to grab my buddy Tails here. We're going to hit the transition point. That allows me to stay on the top route. It actually is quicker than running through the automatic running section. And we will see how it goes as we come to missile number 3. Ah, it's a 1. Yes!
It's a 1.
Oh.
I actually think that means everybody is now out.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's disqualified.
Yeah, but those are what we want. We want the ones there. Didn't get to grab Tails. Now you get to see the running sections. We got to run down to the middle section on this one. Our final rocket. If you give us a 1 game, that'd be grand. Let's see what happens. Hey! 3-3-1-1. That means it's average RNG. That's fine for us.
We'll take it. Speaking of which, can I read 2 donations
You
in the
can.
meantime?
Yeah.
All right, you two have been phenomenal. The energy is always unparalleled. So I just kind of want to tell you that this is kind of a community tradition, but whenever Franker Z is said, generally echo with and chime in with Franker Z. That would be awesome. Because we have a $15 donation from a regular guy. Says, thanks for all the time you've spent preparing and putting on this event, and all in the cause of charity. Franker Z.
Franker Z.
Franker Z. Thank you. Nice job. Just a regular. And we have $3 from Franker Zamboni that says 3. Thank you to that. Franker Zamboni.
Thank you for the donos, folks. Do please keep them coming in. Remember, there are the incentives in that as well. We are coming through Studio Obelisk Act 2 right now. I am supersonic. That means I gotta have fun as we run our way through. I did lose my lightning shield a little bit earlier, unfortunately, but we cannot transfer our shields through zones, only acts, which means that we are okay. We can just run our way through this and see if we get through this. Nope, we're getting the big old spinneroony down the funnel here. So we're gonna run our way through. Oh.
Okay, go on.
So we're gonna go through and go run the rest of the stage here as we're gonna run and jump. Oh, I'm hitting the bumpers here. What is this? Absolute madness. Right, run our way through down towards the bottom section here. We're gonna have the slide down, making sure we got 2 big spinny funnels. That's a bit of time loss there. We don't like those, but that is all right. As we come down towards the boss fight now, we're gonna grab ourselves some super speed. We're gonna fight the good old weather chicken. And apparently, I am a good chicken, so you know.
You are a good chicken, Arg. Can everyone in chat say it when you see it come on screen just now? Everyone in chat, Arg is a good chicken.
Thanks.
There he
I
is.
am. And today's weather's going to be 570 degrees of sun. And now I'm out. Bye. So we don't actually do any mechanics on that particular boss fight there because we just kill it too quickly. Even with our buddy Tails here just flying up, I'm going to grab the capsule there, and that is the good chicken. I do actually have one of those chickens IRL. A good friend, Paxi, made a crocheted version of it. It's actually really cool. Right, off to Flying Battery. Huds, Ash, feel free, take it away.
Yeah, Flying Battery from Sonic and Knuckles, an old favorite, an absolute banger of a level, but not quite the way you remember it. We're going to be spinning off the platform there, up to the left-hand side, grabbing the handrail. He's going to go and get a secret box just there. There you go, getting the fire shield. This will keep him safe. Arg, remember not to whiff it here because you will fall to your death. He's going to jump on over, avoid the first ones, off the first platform, second platform, gets it lovely, gets the dash into the tube. Very nicely
Great
done.
movements.
Oh, you love to see it. Off to the left-hand side now. We're going to be going up through the spinning cylinders, down to the bottom. He's going to be getting 50 rings now. He's able to transform to supersonic. It does so. Going to grab the lightning shield because it allows him to magnetize himself to the ceilings. This will come in handy in a little bit. Up and over the little helicopter blades there. Down to the left. Waits for another ramp here. Now needs to make sure he doesn't get squished on these bits. He's going to play it very safe here. Sensible. And taking the top route, that's where the shield comes in really handy. It's going to drop down to the right-hand side here. The question is he going to catch the cycle that he needs? Off to the right-hand side. There they are.
I never make this cycle. I think they're actually camera-based, so it's like, yeah, nah. I'll get it in a hole.
Getting stuck in the hole at the moment. Right, now need to wait for the next ones to come along. Here they come. Only need one of them to come and it'll break. Oh, sorry, 2 of them and it'll break the thing. Down towards the right-hand side, and then we're going to be going towards the boss. Ash, talk us through the boss.
Oh.
See if you remember this one.
Oh, I'm already struggling. You're putting me on the spot here, Huds.
Fine, let me go find the guide for you. I'll go find my old guide.
You're gonna find the guide.
Hey, listen, I still have paper copies of it. I literally have them.
I still actually have them as well, but I do not have them on hand right now. And you only told me like 2 minutes before the run that I was going to commentate with both of you.
We did
not even
indeed.
preparation time.
We said we'd put you on the spot.
Yeah.
We're so mean. We're so mean.
We basically were sitting there with clownish grins on our face, just go.
I know. Only friends would put you through the ringer like this.
Exactly.
Dude.
Right, Flying Barrier Act 2. I have the big secret ring there. That means I can just run my way through as Supersonic on the stage. I was about to say I'm going to go do a glitch in that. I'm not allowed to do the glitch on this. It's no major glitches. So we are actually going to see Spider Boss on this one. I'm still going to go back and get that lightning shield just for funsies, although the game just decided I was not allowed to stop and drop dash there, so fine, fair enough. We're going to run our way through now, go past all the chickens here, making sure we get up on the top section, going to run our way through, drop dash straight across the fan, allows us to get past all the chicken section, holding right as I run my way through here, that's fine. We're going to jump off this one so I don't get yeeted into the air too much, jump up, wait for the magnet to activate, and it pulls us to the way where we want to go. So we're going to run our way through, jump up, go through down here. Spider Steve, how you doing? Thank you very much. And then we have Spider Alan, because of course it's Alan and Steve. Now we're going to go down to the bottom here. We're going to go into the area where the boss is meant to be activated. So we are going to have to activate it as normal, which is a shame, because normally we can skip this, but not today. Fall down to the bottom. I'm going to go around this side, wait for this to activate us up and push us through. We're going to then fall down here, ideally not getting hit by things, although I'm heading off the end enemy there. That enemy fell faster than I did. So we're going to run our way through now, up towards the end of the stage. 70 rings is more than enough. I don't need to stop for anything. Away we go, and up into the boss fight.
Oh, really nice exit from the cylinder there. And I think it is very important. Yes, normally in the run, if we're doing any percent, we would be skipping this boss. But I think it's very important, argick, that we do remember the mantra that today, especially doing no major glitches, we just want Sonic speed and everything that comes in between. And that means good gameplay, good clean gameplay, argick. No glitches here, no cheating.
Yeah, no cheating.
Glitches are cheating.
Lol, Lamo. God damn it. I was wondering how long it would take for that one to come back and bite me. But there we go. Shoutouts to Boy as well. The timeless meme there from him. And then the terrible misspelling of Lol, Lamo. Yep. Anyway, press garden, moving on from that one. We're going to go in, we're going to see if we can get a good cycle on this one. Is it possible? I get the jump up there, and I think I may have just ruined it by not getting the insta jump, but we'll see what happens. We run, we go, we through, we jump. We still may have it here, actually. We're going to go through, going to go in, going to go down to the bottom. Going to grab a big ring. Once again, big rings, once you have the emeralds, give you 50 rings. They give you insta supersonic, and we got to have fun in this brand new stage again. It is a printing press. We bounce ourselves along a lot of the segments here. We want to see if we can get up to the top section in time. That's actually not too bad. Oh, just missing the first cycle there, or zero cycle as we call it, because we didn't think that one was initially possible, but it is. Just. So we're going to run our way through towards the end of the stage now. We have these crushers and that all coming up here, which we don't want to get crushed by. So we're just going to make sure we keep going up as we go across, activating the crushers before they officially crush us fully, allowing us to then bounce off the sides of the conveyor belts here. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Away we go, straight up and through, and it's a very, very nice stage. Bit of a maze if you've never done it before, but as speedrunners, we know the routes that we need, so we know exactly where it is we're going. We know how smooth we need to be, and then I'm just going to go for this. Up we go. Didn't get the full one, but that's okay, as it allows us to still get up there quickly and grab the fire shield. Going to be using the fire shield here, not in Act 1, but in Act 2 for the very important property, and that is to stay warm this winter. But we've got the boss coming up now, so when we go into the boss fight and the boss appears on the screen, there's one thing I would like you all to do, and that is just use your best waving emotes and wave to the boss. So,
Bingus Hey is a very viable option.
oh yes. Wave to the boss. There you go, there's the boss. We're just going to run back into the little boss's corridor here. We're just going to hit the boss 6 times, and that is it. And the boss is going to wave goodbye to us again. Once again, just wave to the boss, say cheerio. And the boss is gone.
Bye, boss.
I have to say, watching that level again, it's been a minute since I've got to see it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of what Hollow Knight Path of Pain looks like. I wonder if they drew inspiration from earlier Sonic games.
Oh, quite possibly. I still need to actually go and sit and play Hollow Knight properly.
Oh, wow, you're missing out.
I've heard.
We have it this marathon if you want to watch.
I will definitely watch, happily watch it, and then try it for myself. All right, outdoors, we've got the fire shield. The fire shield protects us from the ice mechanics. We want to get 50 rings as quickly as we can. If we lose the fire shield, that's no problem. But we haven't lost it. We're going to run our way through. This allows us to get these rings here. You'll see us running towards the end there. There's the 40. That gives us the final 10. This allows us to then transform. And we can just spin dash into this ice block and hit the spring, because apparently hitboxes, what are they? We're going to run our way through now. We're going to get frozen deliberately because Supersonic does not, well, basically, he has no chill, or he has no heat. I don't know. He's not happy in there. You can see his eyes just wiggling around the place. As that allows us to bust into this wall here, and using Supersonic's jump height, we can just go jump up, jump up, jump up, and skip waiting for any of those platforms that are summoned out. And we get to the ninja boss. So here is Heavy Shinobi. Playing a big old game. Yeah, whose hitbox is bigger? Answer, mine. So we just stand inside the hitbox here. We deliberately get the frozen because that's how the boss mechanic works. But that's the boss stage. Down the way we go. Single tap, spin dash, hold it, release, hold left, and land on the capsule every time.
Such a nice level when you get it right. Such a frustrating level if you miss that last little ice break before you get to the boss arena, because then you've got to go the long way round.
No long way round.
We're going to chill down a little bit. We're going to relax. We're going to limber up, unwind into Stardust Speedway. We're going to take the top route here, using the springs to get up, spring hidden in the floor, big jump up to this one, fire out of the turret, down to the side. Arg needs to be careful, needs to get round this side. He's going to jump off the loop to carry on towards the right-hand side. We're upwards of 35 rings now. Don't get caught by any of the spikes. Nice jumps. 1 and 2 to the right. Jump over and... Oh, he's going to go up.
No,
oh,
no, I
okay.
just jumped too early.
I wondered if you were going to get the invincibility then.
I didn't even know what's up there.
Yeah, need to be careful of those spiky things. They got really weird hitboxes. They'll get you when you least expect it. Off the ceiling towards the right, picks up some speed, jump up and over. We've now got enough rings for supersonic. We are nice and safe. Gonna transform early. Wise move up to the top. That's the wrong one.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're doing it that way.
Hey!
Okay,
I just thought I'd keep you on your toes on that one.
so going round and down, jump over these ones, head towards the right-hand side, down the loop, feed it into the hole there, and that's the end of the level, and we are at the boss. And we're going to say hello to the Fireflies again. You may remember these, the big one at least, from Sonic CD.
Ah, here, you're going to be running
Speaking of
that.
Sonic, yeah. Speaking of Sonic CD, Huds is actually going to be running that just after this. You're not just getting one Sonic game, you're getting two, and both of these two are going to be back after the intermission to reverse roles.
I can't wait for everything Arg is saving for me for that one.
I'm not actually thinking about that yet. I'm just trying to make sure I don't give you any more ammunition.
It's fine, I'll take it. Right, Stardust Speedway 2. If you've got any rave emotes, this is the time to get them out. We're going to have a party. We've got the lasers. We've got the spotlights. We are going to be going super, super fast through this level. Round the loop, down, onto the fireworks. Woo! As it explodes in the sky. Jumping up and over the spikes. We're going to drop it down into the hole. And here we go. Super fast section. First loop. Second loop. I was going to jump over the top. Keeps the speed going all the way down. Jumps over the next firework. Into the tunnels again. Down through the pipes. Towards the right-hand side. Look at the speed as the level plays itself. Round through the loop. Off the spring. Gets the jump. All the way to the end. And we're already at the boss ring. 35 seconds. Woo!
That was smooth.
Here is our old adversary, Metal Sonic, back to take us on. We're going to transform into Supersonic now. And now it's a little race against time. We're fairly safe, though. He's not going to get us. But we now need to traverse our way up and round through all the paths. You can see Arg jumping over, making good use of the drop dash to keep our momentum going. Now, normally we would skip all of this, but instead we're actually going to take on Metal Sonic here. So Metal Sonic's going to go into his little machine here, and we're going to be saying hello to a very old friend, his Silver Sonic, from all the way back in the 8-bit games. Now, ideally, we want Silver Sonic to go into a ball like that, because then we can spin dash into him, and that deals more damage than otherwise. Because not only are we getting damage from hitting him, but we're getting damage from the little bits that you can't see that he would normally spit out everywhere. Basically, 3 hits and Metal Sonic is done rather than the normal 6. We're going to carry on up through, round the loop, grab a checkpoint, very important, little boost, and now we're going to be seeing a Metal Sonic Kai. So it's going to use the power of the Phantom Ruby, transforming into this giant thing. I don't know what to call it really, but we're just going to run. Yeah, giant mech. We're just going to run into him, break open the glass chest, release the Phantom Ruby, and we're going to use Tail to go up, hit the capsule, and see if we can grab it. No, Arg, you missed it!
Huds, I vividly recall we had this conversation last year about you not watching a lot of movies growing up. Are you going to tell me you haven't seen Power Rangers or Transformers or anything?
Yo, I love Power Rangers.
I love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I remember seeing the original Power Rangers when I was like, what, 7? The movie, I think.
Okay, I was about to be really shocked if you hadn't seen any mech movies.
I mean, that's probably about it, though.
It's alright, this'll help. Get in the robot, Huds.
What?
What? He doesn't know it!
He doesn't know it! No! He doesn't know!
Lost cause.
Get in the robot, chat. Get in the robot.
Anyway, splishy splashy fun time zone.
Thank you. Alright, so this is the only stage where we want to take the top route, the middle route, and the bottom route simultaneously, because we want to go to the top route because it's the fastest, but then it takes us down into the middle route here, which then allows us also to then fall down to the bottom route, but it's very dangerous because there are no checkpoints. Here's our final shield of the run. It is the bubble shield, so Thank you very much to Old Clove there. This allows us to breathe underwater because Supersonic does not have the ability to breathe underwater natively. A lot of people thought he did, but he does not. So we have that bubble shield. Means we can't lose it. Means we now can't drown, and we get to run our way through this stage here. We're going to wait on this cycle just for safety as we're going to go through on that one. And away we go. So we're going to run our way through now towards the end of the stage on this one as we now come all the way up and through, skipping a lot of the underside stuff that we don't need to deal with. Allows me to then just go through that. Didn't have enough speed for it, unfortunate, but that's fine as we can hit the springs to take us round. And then we have Eggman going for just a wee bit of a swim in his scuba gear here. And he's going to cause a little bit of trouble like he normally does.
That is a tight-fitting wetsuit.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
It defines the egg.
No. I don't even want to know what it takes to get into that.
Never say that again.
So with the well-defined egg now running away, we are going to do a role reversal. This is a PSA for any evil geniuses. Do not leave your eggmobiles unattended, or random hedgehogs, foxes, flying squirrels, armadillos, or echidnas may decide to come and steal them. So we are now in control of the boss from Sonic 3. This is ours now. So as long as we just hold the button here, it is going to launch him up. It allows us to then drop the death charges as well to stop his mines, as he has made a big old mistake there. And, well, I don't know what it takes to get him in the outfit, but I certainly know what it takes to get him out, and that's a couple of fans. So away he goes. It explodes, and he's back down there. Woo! And that is the end of that. But no, okay, I'll bumble bounce back in there. Speaking of the bubble bounce, we're going to see if we can try and get either the triple bubble bounce or the quadruple bubble bounce to try and skip a cycle at the start of this stage. Or will we be going for a drink? Let's find out and see what happens here as we line ourselves up. Can Arg do the jumps that he needs? He's going to go for it. He gets 1, 2. It's going to be the quad. And then he jumps over. And he gets it. That's fine. We take that.
Hey.
We take that. It's fine. Ideally, you want to get a triple because then you get to make the Joko baby a triple. But we take the 4. It gets us up. It allows us to go through, which is good for us now. So we're just going to make sure we spin dash, grab as many of the rings as we can. The only downside to the elemental shields here, as cool as they are with their powers, it also means we can no longer use the drop dash because it's the same input. So we're no drop dashing until we lose the shield. But we don't want to lose the shield because we're going to be going back in water. So we're just going to grab as many rings in that as we can here to allow us to get super and then have fun with the slides. So we're going to go through on the slides now. Again, what we're about to do looks like a glitch, but it is not a glitch defined by the community just due to how collision works in the video game. Don't worry, I'm confused as well. But if they say it's allowed, I'm allowed to do it. So we're going to run our way through now. We're going to go all the way through these blue slides. The blue slides take us up, down, and all the way through where we want to go. We're going to go around, spin dash our way onto the hand. The hand's going to take us up to the top. And then from the very, very top, we are going to do a clip down to the bottom. We're going to go through here. We're going to go in this one. Wow, messing over the bubble shield there. That was really smooth. Going to go on the way now. Spin dash. Run straight down. Let's see what happens here. As we fall all the way down to the bottom, we're going to wait. We about turn. We run. We jump. And it just lets me right through. It's as if it doesn't exist. Landing just on the little part of the step there. That's fine. We're going to go through on this area. Up to the very top section now. And going down into the boss fight. It is kind of an auto-scroller. But instead of us being the one that's moving, it's the water that's pushing us. But because we are supersonic, we are going to do a cool little trick. So the game wants us to use these mines that are supposedly meant to give us our air bubbles, which we don't need thanks to the bubble shield. We're then supposed to use these mines to then hit the boss, as you see there. But instead of doing that, we are supersonic. So we ourselves are also a mine. So I'm just going to wait here, go and hit the boss, go and hit the boss, go and hit the boss, and go hit the boss. And that is phase 1 of the boss already done. That is the perfect RNG. When we come back into room number 2, we have the washing machine cycle. But we're going to just jump down here. We're going to have our buddy Tails fly up with us, and then we grab him, transferring our invincibility to him. That means that when we come down here, he's already got the hits. We get one more hit off him there. Away he goes. No spin cycle for us. And we see if Tails can get onto the button there. Nope, he's getting stuck behind it. So I'm just going to bubble bounce on it and then run to my platform. Oh, well, that's not worked.
Classic Tails. Classic Tails.
Yeah, classic Tails. Can't believe he's doing that. Looks like controller. Never mind.
Orange hindrance.
Orange ball of chaos. I love him.
So the water makes us a pathway as we can escape hydrosity. Got it in there.
No!
Nice. And no, we moved on now. And it's into Mirage Saloon. Everyone say it with us.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Can't believe you snuck that in there. Right off to Mirage Saloon.
This is my favorite.
Why is this your favorite, Ash?
Just brings back good memories.
It does.
Big ol' worm.
Oh, they kept the Sonic 2 Easter egg in this, didn't they?
Yes.
Do an argick and I'll donate $10.
Right. $10. So the Sonic 2 Easter egg there is that if you spin dash, full 6-tap spin dash to the left there, it will, well, you just see there, you fall off the place. So that's $10.
Doing it now.
I'm okay with that. That's fine,
Well
guys.
done, Hud. Well done. Thank you for your contribution to Save the Children.
Money to charity. Let's go.
Yeah, great cause.
All right, so this is an auto scroller. There's not much to do on this one other than we're going to grab 50 rings and then we will head to the train section. But until then, we have about a minute and a half to 2 minutes of doing this. So yeah, feel free to say whatever is coming up to your minds. And yeah, I knew I was going to get hit by that. Oh, I'm not getting supersonic now. Oh.
I'm just having flashbacks to the hours of having to fill of commentary of just waiting for this level.
The side scrolling, yep. This is in the middle of the night where things just got really wild with commentary.
To be
This
fair,
one
this is
segment.
where we got let loose though, Ash, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
The
it really
weirdest
was.
stuff came out.
Exactly. It was this part of the run. Just something about, letting speedrunners just take their time going through a side scroller segment with nothing to do just kind of makes us a little unhinged. I don't know.
A little?
Little. Just, yeah, it's always like that. It's always a segment where you're doing nothing. It just lets speedrunners loose.
Yeah, I don't think it's a little, though. I think it's a lot. Like, I was there. I heard what was happening.
That is absolutely fair. So, good to your word, Huds. Let me see here. We have a $10 donation from Huds himself. Arg did an Arg, so Huds is doing a donation. Oh, thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated. We are $1,725 for Save the Children in the first 6 hours and a half of the first day. This is incredible. Thank you so much, everyone. And just remember, you can put a donation in, put it in towards an incentive. There is a great one coming up in 2 runs for Demon Souls Remake, making the runners fight man-eaters, one of the worst bosses in the game. So don't forget to squeeze in a donation for that and make it possible.
All right, we are done with our auto scroller, but we're also done with the level, and I'm not going to go into supersonic because at this point it's pointless. We're going to go and fight Ash's favorite enemy. It's the big old worm.
Big ol' worm.
Big ol' worm.
So we want to see a good old 3-jump pattern here. We'll see if it happens or not, and we'll do that one in a bit. So we'll come through it and we'll see if we get the hits on this one, and then we'll do it later on, and we'll go through it. All right, not getting a good pattern on this one. Flip. Hi, can I hit the boss, please? No, I'm not allowed to hit the boss.
Apparently not.
I'm having trouble here. I need help.
Performance anxiety.
Oh.
Skill issues.
I was not going to say skill issue, but there you go. It was sad. It was sad. Oh, you're jumping out.
dear.
Come here, you big worm. Big old worm. There you go. Big old worm is done.
I love that piece of history stuck with Sonic Mania.
Oh,
It's
it's
great.
there, yeah, every
did.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, stop pausing too early, Arg. Do you
You're
suffer
going a little
from...
too fast.
Do you suffer from mashing the pause button too early? Then you need some iron brew to help cool you down. All right, Act 2, Mirage Saloon, the stage where you're going to have to stay hydrated. Ideally using water, or if you're me, using iron brew. Going to run our way through, going to jump up to the top now, get these 10 ring boxes. It is the race to 50 rings. Arg's going to remember what he needs to do to get over here and grab all the stuff. That's nice. We're going to get it, and away we go. To stay in the desert now, we're going to come round through, round up, jump on this section. That's fine. And jump up the top here, jump up the top here, drop dash, run our way through. There's the water. Using the water to lead us on through the rest of the stage. We're going to go up into our launcher here. Launcher's going to go, ba-doing, away we go. Hit the wall. Good job, Arg. So we're going to go down the bottom route to head up to the top route here. That also has a spin dash, spinball noise, because why not put references within your games, you know? Easter eggs are good fun. Running our way through now. Boing, boing, boing. Going to jump up there. Didn't get hit by the seats. That's lovely. Fall down. Nice instant drop there, which is good. As we're going to go into the boss fight here. And we're going to fight, actually, 3 bosses. And hopefully they are not trolling us, but we'll see what they want to do. So we're going to run our way through now, down to the bottom. Not allowed to skip them, because no major glitches requires you to fight all bosses in the run. But here they come. Here comes Fang, the purple menace. No ice cream today, unfortunately. So we're going to hit the boss. When the boss comes out, turns back into a heavy magician. We wait. We let them transform once again. Once she transforms back to normal, we get 2 hits this time. And then allow them to go back into the magic box. Once they come out of the magic box, it's a second character. that jumps out. Hello, Bean. We're going to grab Bean here. We're going to hit once, and I'm going to repeat the process again. Once this is done, we're going to go back through. We're going to go 1 and going to go 2. And then the final character that is going to appear is going to be, I believe it's Bark the polar bear. We're going to jump through, get hit, and then that is 1 and 2, and that boss is done.
Yep, really nice on the boss there. Supersonic making it an absolute breeze, as always.
Oh, yes.
So that's Act 2 done. And now we're going to be going back to another old favorite, depending on who you ask. It's time to go and revisit Oil Ocean from Sonic 2. It's had a little bit of a glow up, though. It's looking rather fancy these days. And we're going to be going along here. And one of the really cool things that I really love about this, you're going to see argick grab a fire shield. And as he drops into the oil, he sets the world on fire. It's chaos. Chaos incarnate. We're going to come up to the top here, get ourselves a big ring, transform into Supersonic, and now we need to get right up to the top. So we're going to use these fans to lift Supersonic all the way up, straight up to top. Big jump over towards the right-hand side, down the oil. He's going to get through the gap here. He's going to go down to the left, down to the right. Jumping through the gap there, very nice. Needs to get up and over these, down to the bottom. Oh, this is really good so far. Gets onto the 35 cycle on that one, down towards the right-hand side. At the moment, everything can be done without one. There is, however, one of those little platforms coming up that he needs to make the cycle. It's this one here. Gets on top of it. Good finish all the way through. Waits for the platform to come down. Big spin dash. Big jump into the arena. Everyone say hello to Bob the Builder.
Can he fix it?
No, he
No,
can't.
he can't.
Yeah, no, not even close. Sorry, Bob. Good commentary. That was speedy. Level was speedy too. All right. We do. It was, yes. We have the gimmick for Act 2 here. We have the smog. Ooh. The smog here is meant to be draining our rings at 1 ring per second, but as long as we don't hit that lever there, which we're not, that means that never activates. So we keep the smog on the screen here. It allows us to then land in the oil and just... Hi, can you land in the oil, please? There you go. To get up there, and that allows us just to climb on this section. But because we never got rid of the smog in the first place, the countdown timer never activates. This allows us just to go down and go all the way up into these things, and then away we go. We're going to run our way through all the way to grab 50 rings, because you know what's coming. As long as we can go fast, we will get ourselves the Supersonic, and then through we go. So we're going to grab on that one, going to go through that one. Losing my shield is fine. As long as I don't lose my rings, that is what I need to worry about. So we're going to run through here, run through there, grab that one. Not get trolled by the enemy that's coming up here. Arg is stuck right now. Just going to jump up through there. Wait for that enemy just to go away, and I lost my rings. That's fine. Right, back up strats. So we're going to run across all the way up to the very top here. We're going to come down and grab these rings here. What this does is make get these rings to grab the last couple as we fall down here. Grab that to activate that. Fall down here, grab the rings, and job done. Back up strats. Always know where your rings are. We're going to run and jump up to the top right here. We're going to go through 1, 2, and 3. You can now see the stage because I've accidentally activated the thing that we were not supposed to activate, but it's fine. Because even in supersonic form, you lose 1 ring per second. And unfortunately, you don't lose 2 rings per second if you get the smog and the rings. Would have been cool if it did.
Yeah, it feels like a missed opportunity there to really punish the players.
Right, not the smoothest stage in the world, but we are coming up to the boss fight, which is fine. The question is, though, who does the pog face better, me or the boss? You'll find out in a minute. As we come through, we're going to get a couple of quick hits on the boss there. He's very surprised to see us. How you doing, buddy? As we get a couple of hits there. Tails, unfortunately, taking an unfortunate death there, going into the oil. So we're going to go all the way through, wait for the boss to come back up, and then we'll be ready to go to our next stage.
I'm starting to see a pattern with some of these bosses just being a giant version of old Badniks. I want to know, what is Robotnik feeding them?
I don't have a smart answer for that.
Wow, that's a first.
I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I don't know. Like, it can't be Chaos Emeralds because I have them. It can't be rings because I have them.
It can't be Iron Brew because you've got it.
Because I have it. All right.
Okay. God.
Off to Lava Reef, my favorite stage in the game. I love Lava Reef. Lava Reef is just such a beautiful stage. It's amazing. We're going to run our way through the stage as quickly as we can. There's not a lot that we can really say on this stage, unfortunately, just because the stage itself is... It's a lot of jumping, a lot of running, a lot of moving around, you know, like what the game has been, but with very little in the way of, like, obstacles and that to get in our way on this one. So we're just going to hold our way through, grab as many rings as we can. Tails, I'm going to need you, buddy, just to grab 1 or 2. You did not. I got them as well. Oh, and then you got the one at the top, so I'll accept that, actually. So we're going to spin dash our way through the stage. We're going to make sure we grab ourselves the flame shield that is coming up very, very soon. Or no, I'll just miss over it entirely. That's fine. So we're just going to use that for the second stage later on. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. As we drop dash our way through, hitting the buttons, running our way through to the areas that is going to cause us to wait for the bosses to give us the access to the rest of the level. spin dash, run, and jump our way through. Make sure we get off this little enemy. Jump straight up. Run, run, run through. Come up through. Don't get hit by that. Spin dash. Away we go. Up to the top right. See the squisher going off there. Going to wait for that to come back down so I don't get caught by it, as I do not want to get squished in a marathon run. So all the way up to the very top now, going to allow us to get up the stairs, get our way through the area on this section, on the top right through. That's nice. Down at the bottom here, making sure we don't get caught by the subpixels. Yo, we didn't. Feels good. Run our way down to the bottom now. Going to grab up to the top here. Going to make sure we're going to the middle section instead of the very top. Oh. We're now going to try and do my favorite jump in the video game. Can we get all the way up the stairs in one time? Let's find out. Oh, not quite.
Oh, close.
3/4 is nice, but we didn't make it all the way up there. We also almost got squished, but thankfully we didn't. So we're going to run our way through now towards the end here. We've got another couple of loops, a couple of jumps, and then we are done. One more couple of elevators, and then it's on to the boss, which is, well, basically it has super armor. It could have done nothing, and we would never have been able to advance. You know, Eggman would have won. But, well, yeah, he didn't. You'll see what happens. Fire shield. Backup fire shield, always good to have. Runs our way through towards the end now, and away we go into our boss fight. It's one of the giant diggers. So now that we have it digging its way through into some of the lava here, that armor means I can't hit it. But if you superheat the armor, the metal gets really, really rusty or really, really malleable, fancy words. And it means now I'm going to be able to hit the boss. And then once I'm able to hit the boss, we'll get 5 hits of the boss. It'll drop back down to get the final 2 hits. And away we go into act number 2. Now, I know this is meant to be a no major glitches run, but we are going to do a cool little visual glitch coming up in the next stage because I absolutely love it. We are going to play with dark lava beef, if I can remember how to set it up correctly. Let's see if we can pull it off.
Are we breaking rules?
Yeah, of course I am.
Rules? Ah, okay.
I mean, it's only a visual glitch, and it's for a marathon. Yeah, it's only a minor glitch, not major. So when the lights go out, we press the start button. If I've timed it right, the lights will not come back on. And look at this glorious stage. Oh, the crystals.
Very
Dark
cool.
mode, the stage.
Yep, someone overcooked the lava beef.
Is it still easy to navigate the level when you have in dark mode like this?
I mean,
I'm guessing you just you know the route, that it's just easy to navigate.
Yeah, I know the route, so it's fine. It is a case of, don't do this if you don't know the stage. You will end up getting lost and be like, where do I go? Because there's loads of little platforms, like 1x1 platforms you're meant to use and things like that. But it's a case of, we can make this so dark, and all you see are the crystals and the item boxes and some of the other sprites that are not necessarily part of the level, but are part of, like, just the stage layout. Like, for example, they're meant to be these blocks that you're supposed to see to stand on. You can't see any of them. It's great. It is still very much easier to navigate than the wiki. Way! I understand that joke. Up to the top here. Round through and in to grab the lightning shield. I was going to call that an invincibility. Well, you're supersonic, it might as well be an invincibility because it allows us to get more rings. It keeps us invincible. It keeps us running through the stage. So all the way up back to the top round now. The reason we had to go the bottom round in the first place there was to grab the big ring, because that gives us enough rings to stay in the super form here. We're going to fall down. We're going to navigate our way through down to the bottom. See, it's just a beautiful stage to look at in this darkness. I love the purple crystals. They're so good. All right, running our way through.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely. Right. Up through, up and in. Jump on the cycle. Nope. Okay, fine. Jump there, jump there. That gets us up instead of waiting on the cycle again. Going to go through, going to go in, going to go up, round, down through and in. Up, 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 up. Don't get the fire shield because we don't need it. Because I'll do another cool little glitch at the end, because why not? As we got to run our way through, up, through, in, down, round, and off. The lights are going to come back on, so just things are going to brighten up again. Away we go to our boss fight. So we're going to have Heavy, Ryder, and Jimmy, and a preview of Little Planet that Huds is going to be exploring in around 15 minutes-ish time. We're going to get our boss here. This is Heavy Ryder and Jimmy the Motobug. We want to get the hits, and we want to keep Jimmy on screen alongside Heavy Ryder if we can. That way they don't go up the top right. They don't do that, but they do that anyway, so it's giving us confetti. Get the lightning shield here. Lightning shield allows us to go up to the top, allows us to go in, grab Tails here, and then if I can keep flying, we're going to have a little bit of fun. So how does Sonic and Tails actually manage to get up to Little Planet?
I don't know, Arg. How do they manage to get up there?
Their people need them. Let's go! Where they go? Up to Little Planet we go. Gravity deactivates, away we go, we run away. As we head into anime.
Not expecting that.
It's a fun wee glitch. That's why I keep the lightning shield.
Oh dear. Right, Metallic Man is one. Chat, I have one simple question for you. Is this anime. We're going to be using the springs. Arg needs to pick up 50 rings along the way. He needs to not fall down to the bottom path because that would be very, very terrible. But you'll see there are quite a lot of obstacles in his way. There are springs, there are spikes, there are pits, there are enemies. There's this little thing here. We're going to go along the side, jump off the side, pick up the things. Saws as well. Don't forget the saws. Using the springs to get himself up and along. We're going to come over to the right-hand side here. We're going to drop down this little gap once we've got these extra 10 rings. Don't get squished. Nice. Waiting for the cycle. Always good. Jump over that thing, whatever that is as well. God, there's so many weird random things in this level. It is anime. We're going to jump over the side here, get some more. Big jump, transforms into supersonic. Very safe move. Very smart doing that. Take the spring up to the top, towards the right-hand side, over again. And now we're going to jump on top of this little contraption here, which is going to put us into the background layer. Now we're tiny little Sonic in the background. See us running through the background now, up and around. We're going to do a big jump here just to skip a little bit of a platforming section. Off to the right, onto this one, come to the front. Now we're at the boss arena, spin dash into it. And if anyone's ever played Sonic 1 and got to Final Zone, you might recognize this one. The piston boss is back. Robotnik's going to be in one of the pistons that comes down. We've got the laser balls that are coming out here, but they aren't going to do a thing to us in Supersonic. We just need to make sure that we hit Robotnik as he comes down into the piston. That's 2 hits so far. Next one come down, 40 rings to go. Is he going to do it in time, chat? Is he going to do it in time? He's always in the top left at the moment.
I know, it sucks.
You're making this too obvious, Eggman. Go somewhere else.
I thought we never go left in Sonic.
So did we. Ask Sega.
So that's 4 hits done. Now he's going to go into his desperation phase. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then this 4th one is where he's going to appear. So count it again. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one on the left. The nice thing about the pattern is it will never do 2 directly next to each other on the top and bottom. So you can always make sure you got yourself a nice little safety gap here. Middle one should be our final one here. That is the boss done. Everything explodes. 6 rings left. Nice work. Off to the signpost and into Act 2.
All right, my chat, my community, I know you're here. I want a promise from one of you. I want one of you to donate $5 and I'll do trumpet. I will do trumpet if one of you gives us, if you give us $5.
Someone do it. Someone do it.
All right, you heard it. Exclamation donate. You can head to the panels below the stream to send a donation. Are you fast? Are you fast enough to get this donation in time for argick to do it?
There are people there that I believe that will do it.
Okay.
So I will give them trumpet. I will give you the saxophone. The music will stay. Because normally you're meant to hear supersonic music. But if you are chibi and you activate supersonic, you do get the supersonic music. And it means you miss the amazing solo music here on this one. So we're going to give you the music for charity, for Save the Children. It's a little bit slower, but, you know, we take it for charity. So we're going to run through, we're going to do it. Here it comes. Get ready to hear it. Because it's going to come big time. Oh, we love that saxophone. It's so good. It's so good. And there you go. That gives you the saxophone. But you normally don't get to hear that because if you are TB Supersonic, then you get the supersonic music instead. Just with the way the game is programmed. That allows us to go through to the boss here. We're now going to play with the Gamba machine here. We're going to hit the button and then out pops an enemy. It's going to be an Amy. So we want to blow it up immediately. Then we have the boss from Sonic 1. It's the marble boss. Then another Amy. Then we get the boss from Sonic 2 from level 1. Then we've got another Amy. And we want to take out these bosses as much as we can, as quickly as we can, because we need them to disappear. So Eggman will then appear for us and allow us to go up to the top. The question is, will we get surprise Eggman if our buddy Tails is going to be our friend here? Let's find out as we go through. We go and he went to the other side. Tails was unable to hit it in time, so no surprise Eggman for us. He appears out of his little ship as we now head into our final couple of stages of the run. Now, Hudge, you asked me earlier if there was one stage that I could take over. I would like to take over this one.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, right, we're going to take this one over here. So, we are coming to what should be the final stage of the game, but it's not. It is Titanic Monarch Zone Act 1. It is a phenomenal stage here. We're going to run our way through, and then we're going to make sure we grab 50 rings as quickly as we can. This is honestly one of my favorite final level stages in any Sonic games. It's big, it's long, it's Very chaotic, but very fun to play. So we're going to go through and we're going to go all the way up to the very top here. Making sure we keep our buddy Tails with us because he's going to use his flying ability for the final couple of times this run to carry us up to the top and skipping over massive chunks of the level here. So we're going to go our way through. We're making sure we grab these rings. We're going to make sure we grab onto the crash test dummy. Sonic not happy about being like that, so we're of course going to jump out once the rings are there, allowing us to escape around the speedy section. They'll push us down. We're then just going to hold the down button just to make sure we basically gain all the speed we need into the gravity section. Gravity section is like the mini bonus stage from Sonic 3. We have these gravity orbs. You want to be flipping on them at the right side. What we're going to do is run our way up to the top. Once we get up to the last one here, we then transform into Supersonic. This allows us to run our way through down into the magnetized section, which doesn't do anything right now as we do not have the shield. You may have saw the camera there being a wee bit wonky as we enter wonky camera no worky. This is a section where if you go too fast, the camera does this. And we are effectively playing this entire section of the level blindfolded and hoping we don't get squished, which we did not, which is good for us as we run our way through. Now, the reason I wanted to do commentary here, we're going to run through this cave and then we're going to save around 40 seconds using this shortcut that HUD's only recently discovered, even though he has been watching my videos. As we now come down to the rest of the area through the gravity section here, we're going to make sure we go through the spinners on the bottom of the ramp here and then up to the very top. 40 seconds is a wonderful number as we're going to go through it up towards the end of the stage now, heading over to the boss that Knuckles runners do not enjoy because he is random and depending on the gravity of the situation, Knuckles may not be able to hit him. So phase 1, we hit the boss here, very simple, taking advantage of our invincibility. Tails there, unfortunately, not doing too well. Into phase 2 now. He pops out to come and see us and controls the elevator. If the elevator is moving down, we have low gravity. But if the elevator moves up, we have heavy gravity. And Knuckles is unable to hit him. But there we go. And now, HUDs, you may reply to your roasting.
Amazing.
Is that the only reason you wanted to comment?
He just wanted to make it so you had no moment to reply. But don't worry, HUDs. You have a run next up where he's doing commentary for you, and you have all the space in the world to roast him.
Okay. Titanic Monarch 2. This is by far one of my favorite levels in the game. I think it's beautifully designed. The music is incredible as well. The way this works, we're going to be going up into this main zone. You see we've got 4 corridors. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. We're going to start with the bottom left, and there's a very good reason for this. We're going to go into the bottom left area. So we're going to work our way through the level. You can see I'll jump straight out and head towards the right. That skips a whole load of platforming. We're going to head down. Each one of these areas has a secret exit. In that secret exit is a 10 ring box and a shield. Each one has a different type of shield. A normal shield, a lightning shield, a fire shield, or a bubble shield. This bottom left one is the one that has the lightning shield. And we want that because then when we go through the other 3 areas, we can pick up more and more rings, which means we can keep supersonic throughout this entire level. This entire level with the boss can take upwards of 4 to 5 minutes. So we really need this lightning shield. So you see he's transformed already. We're going to work our way around off to the right hand side here, keeping up that momentum all the way to the top. Using these orbs, going to the right hand side here. Here's the secret exit. We go into this kind of pre-staging zone and then back into the main area. Now we're going to do the top left, off to the left hand side. This is probably the second hardest one because this one can cause some problems with the squishies. It's these little yellow platforms here. You need to be very, very careful. If you are between them, it will not push you out. It will just squish you. And we do not want to be squished. It'd be disastrous for this particular level and this particular run. Right, we're going to continue on to the left hand side here. The other thing to point out, there are no checkpoints throughout this run as far as I can remember anyway throughout this particular level, so we need to be careful. A little bit of skip there, going underneath the moving platform, down to bottom right hand side, uses, because he's got the lightning shield, uses that little electric to take him straight down. Nice little jump there to skip a little bit, grab some of the rings along the way, into Eggman's craft. He's going to jump out just before the end, come down to the bottom, and straight out. Not taking the secret exit, no need to anymore. We don't need the extra rings, and we certainly don't need to change our shield. We've got some more of these little crushers now. See him using the spin dash just to stay extra safe there. Off round the loop down the bottom. He's going to land on top of the spikes just to jump over to the right hand side here, all the way up the top, and now he just needs to climb using the orbs all the way up top. Going to use the right hand side, gets this spring, gets us up there a little bit faster. The secret exit's on the left there, but we're going to go up to the top. Again, it's actually quicker to go this way. Springs to help him back up, and then we got one more area to go off to the right hand side. This is really smooth so far. Does grab a little checkpoint for safety. Nice. I forgot there was something there. Okay, off the right hand side was really good. Going to jump off that to the left. Uses the bumpers up to the right hand side, springs up to the top, climbing as fast as he can right now. To the right is a spring hidden away in that little alcove. Round the corner, jumps down, corrects his momentum. Nice jump there. Is he going to get the jump up the top? This is the other secret exit we're going to take. Gets it first try. Really nice, Arg. Can get rid of the shield. Now that's all four done. The portal is going to open and take us towards the boss arena. Sub 3 minutes. Oh my lord, that is fast.
Me like this stage. I like this stage.
All right.
Go ahead.
Is it okay if I read some donations as
Yep,
this
yep.
boss fight plays out? Okay, all right. Well, your community did come through. We have Toad 1 with $5, no comments. Definitely towards that trumpet incentive. Pal F also with $5, no comments, but definitely trying to get those quick and fast donations in. Morgana Shearer also with $5 says, give us the trumpet. And for some reason, Devin Sandy decided to double the $5 to $10 and says, trumpet? Trumpets. And honestly, I think with the doubled donation there, I would love to hear your best trumpet incentive, best trumpet impression. That's what I was trying to say. So thank you for all those donations, and yeah, any one of you. Handing me the...
I'm trying to figure out what's worse, argick trumpet or argick kazoo.
Shut up! That's my trumpet! Right, on to the final boss of the run. Will we manage to do it? Underestimate. It's going to be close. We'll need to see how it goes. Because we have all the Chaos Emeralds, we're going to run and jump our way into the Egg Reverie, the final fight here between Dr. Robotnik and the Heavy King. The Heavy King has seen the power of the Phantom Ruby and he wants it for himself. But Dr. Robotnik is like, you have defied your master for the last time, you stupid beast. And then they will fight each other to the death. But Supersonic is here and is going to go, none of you are going to get it, and we are going to take it from them all. So we are in the area of null space. There is no time. There is no space. You can see my timer is all wibbly wobbly. And don't ask me where these rings come from because I don't know. So we're going to run our way through and hit the boss. 8 hits on both bosses required. Let's see if we can finish this off in style. I will let you know when time is coming up. So Heavy King is the one we need to worry about. Eggman is a literal pushover on this one. And then we are through. So we wait, we run, we try and get the hit there, but we don't get it on that one, but that's fine. We're just going to wait for them to fire some of these at us. I'll take damage there and just take the damage and get the extra hit. It's fine. We're going to run our way through. Where is he? He's over there. That's fine. We're going to wait on this one too. We're going to come through on this area. Wait for it to spin out. There he's there. And that's the good hit that you want to see. So we're going to wait until we get the spin dashes on Heavy King. We just bump into Eggman to take damage that doesn't drain our rings, and then we take the iframes through. Spin dash through there, didn't get hit by that one, that's fine. Go for it the second time. Nope, we still got bodied. Managed to get hit though, use our iframes, and that allows us to go in, which is very, very nice. Coming through towards the end now though, we hit that one. There you go. Gonna go down to the bottom. We're gonna see what happens. We should be okay on this one. We're gonna spin dash through. Lovely, jovely. Making sure we get to our next segment now. He comes out, we bonk on him, we grab the hit. Ours already lost count on how much it's coming, but Eggman will blow up second, so once Heavy King starts to explode, we will know what we are doing, we'll know we're at the right part. I'm just going to take another deliberate damage here to get that, because it's easier to take the damage. The rings are coming to get us, we have an instant magnet shield, so we are fine. As long as I stand still, the rings are all coming to me. I wish they could have done that in Superstars, as we're going to then hit the boss for the last couple of times, and then that is it for this run. I hope you've all enjoyed the run. I hope you have had a great time. Thank you very much all for watching, for donating that as well, as time is coming up very, very soon here. We're going to take the hit on this. Come on, you. There we go. And here he comes, the Eggman hit, and that is time. GG's, everybody.
Ooh, well done. Well underestimate. Okay. 59.36, Argick.
Hey, it's under. I take that. It works. Considering the shenanigans, I think it works.
It's fantastic. What a great estimate. Exactly on the money there.
On the nose, indeed. And there we go. Sonic explodes. Or rather, sorry. Sonic is in an explosion and then gets sent all the way off to Sonic Forces, where wibbly wobbly timey wimey shenanigans happen. But that is it. That has been Sonic Mania. Sonic and Tails. No major glitches, with Arg running commentary, Huds commentating, and Ash commentating as well. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you all genuinely had a great time with this run.
That was absolutely fantastic, Arg. Wonderful. Thankfully, Sonic has not exploded.
Yes,
That would be a finish. But no, absolutely incredible to watch. Also, I've picked up on loads of little things that I can use to improve my own run, so I'm going to be doing that.
Amazing.
Fair enough.
Just a moment to study the run-up. But you know, it isn't going to be the end for these two, because we don't just have one Sonic game on the schedule today. We have a second one following right after this. Huds is going to be running Sonic CD 2011, right?
Yeah,
And yeah, and argick is going to be doing commentary for them. So we haven't had quite enough of these two just yet. There have been fantastic, absolute bundles of joy and energy. And in the intermission, in the meantime, we are going to be giving away more copies of Sonic Superstars. So if anyone wants to hang around in the intermission, we will be running that. But I'll come back for a brief intermission, and I'm going to hand it over to the next host of Soul Charity Marathon, who is Matt Apocalypse. Is going to be taking over and taking care of you two during your next run. So I'm sorry I won't be with you, but I had a fantastic time. Thank you so much for being here at Soul Charity Marathon. It's the first time we got to see you at this event. I would love to have you again.
Thank you for having us. You have asked me for years. I finally got a submission in. It won't be the last. We'll get some more for you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, argick. Thank you, you two. We'll be seeing you shortly after this brief break. Hello everyone, I hope you've been enjoying this Sonic run that we just had, the Sonic Mania with argick and Huds on commentary. As we're getting ready for Sonic CD, for more Sonic, I just want to give a quick shout out to one of our partners this year. First time, Sega has decided to help out with Soul Charity Marathon, and they've also donated us a few keys for Sonic Superstars, the latest entry in the Sonic game collection and lineup. And I will let you know that if you want to take part in it, we will run a giveaway in chat right now. However, there are restrictions. This is a European region locked game, but you can play it on PC and you can redeem it on Steam. So if you are in Europe, if you meet those qualifications, and please bear with me, this giveaway bot is a little bit temperamental, so I might have to re-roll a few winners here just to make sure that we get the right contenders, or eligible users for the giveaway. What we're going to do is we're going to set this as the keyword Sonic. I'm going to start the giveaway. So all you have to do is type in Sonic in all caps for a chance to win Sonic Superstars, a fantastic game that just came out this year. I think this definitely puts us in the spirit to want to experience a little bit of Sonic ourselves, whether you're playing it casually or want to try speedrunning these games. Go for it now. I'm going to roll, I think, 2 winners? 2 winners. Yeah, anyone is more than welcome to take part in this giveaway. Again, big shout out to Sega for the keys. It's been lovely to work with them for the first time, and hopefully much more in the future as well. All right, I'm gonna roll our first winner and make sure that you said Sonic in chat, otherwise you are not eligible. So ignore the bot, whatever it may say, it may be lying, okay? My word is final. All right. Xanon did say Sonic. Xanon, you won the first key of Sonic Superstars on PC. All right, okay, I'm gonna roll again. We will contact you, Xanon. We'll make sure mods reach out to you with that key very soon. Rolled away for the second winner today, and I think we'll give away our last key after the Sonic CD run. So let me just roll again here. We have one more key later on. Our next winner, Mr. Boyer himself also won a copy of Sonic Superstars. Congratulations. All right, it's a fantastic game. I think you all love it. I really enjoyed my time playing it earlier this year, so it's nice to see that people will get to experience it as well. We'll have one more key to give away after this run, but I think I'm going to leave it over to the next host, the one and only lovely Matt Apocalypse. He's going to take care of you all for the next few runs, but it was great to kick off the first day with all of you. I'll be seeing you for day 2, day 3. Remember, we have a lot of cool things going on. Donations, putting donations towards incentives, our very cool merch store. If you're feeling kind and generous, you can even gift a few Twitch chatters some merch and they'll be able to raffle in to win it as well. And there are some giveaways that are happening on Twitter. Like right now, we have an Elgato Stream Deck Plus with blue dials in the spirit of Souls Charity Marathon. They are incredible. If you have never used a Stream Deck Plus, I can tell you it definitely has a speedrun utility, and Elgato has been making tools to empower creators for years, so their products are absolutely awesome. Also partnered with us this year. Do check them out. Do check out that link over on Twitter if you hit !Twitter to figure out how to enter. We'll also give another one away during this event. So stay tight. I'm going to check with our next host. I've been Ashwin, and I'll see you all later. Frank Rizzi. All right, everyone, as everyone is setting up, I know I did say goodbye to all of you. I am not Mad Apocalypse, but I wanted to be able to let you know we're going to play a Save the Children video for all of you, just so you know what Souls Charity Marathon is fundraising for, what has been fundraising for 7 years, what we have fundraised up to $129,000 over our 7 years as well for. So we'll let this video play, sit back, and we'll catch you after this.
Onlara yardım ederek, onları güçlendirerek بيخشوا مستوصين تبجوا
حقيقة قصتي في كوب الأطفال ما تتضررش من الفيضانات.
شلت إخواتي طلعت برا أنا وعمتي خفنا. Cuando dices un deseo, tu deseo se cumple.
Gabo kenga pilo, nyano molingo.
بسرح لأي مكان، بسرح لكل مكان وأخرج.
إرغم بالو بيبقى هو دي اللي عم بروكته بإرغم بالو
just help like مبسوطي help the community.
لو هغير حاجة في العالم إنه الناس كلها تبقى مبسوطة.
أنا حابة أبني بيت من التلج.
Sekarang punya kamar hata. Gue selesai kustikan bicara.
Ну стоп, будем играться сейчас за мальчик?